Hi guys, if you have questions, email me or write a comment.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you about the special asymptote that I told you I'm gonna talk about. We have something called slant asymptote that comes with a slope like this or like that. So when does this case happen? Actually, as we know and as I have explained before, we have vertical asymptotes which happen at x approach. We said the possible values of vertical asymptote are zeros of denominator. In this case, the zero denominator is 1. So x approach 1 from either right or left to check for asymptote. So let's choose 1 from the right. This will give me 1 over 0, and 1 from the right means I'm gonna have a positive value. So positive or positive, that's positive infinity. We said this means that x equals 1 is vertical asymptote. And also we said to check for horizontal asymptote, we need either to check limit as x approach positive infinity or negative infinity of our function. And in this case, the coefficients of x with highest power will be x squared, so it's 1 over no x squared in the denominator, so 1 over 0, which is infinity again. This is the case that we need to talk about. When you have something like this, when the power of a numerator is greater than the power of denominator, this means that you will have a slant asymptote. Now the point is, how do I find the slant asymptote? Well, this is simple. We all know how to make long division between functions, so all what you need to do is to divide the functions. So we have x squared divided by x minus 1. X squared divided by x, that's x. X times x is x squared. X times negative 1, that's negative x. And when you switch the signs, you get negative, positive. These will be cancelled. So the remaining thing will be x. So what's our function now? Our function now is the answer, which is x, plus the remainder, which is x, over the divisor, which is x minus 1. Now, look at this. This will represent the equation of the slant asymptote. So y equals x is a slant asymptote. So when you graph your function here, if you try to graph the function, you will have y equals x as a slant asymptote, and the graph will be something beside the asymptote. I'm going to show you how does the graph look like here. Of course, in this case we have slant and we have also vertical at x equals 1. So the graph will be having two asymptotes, x equals 1 and the slant y equals x. The slant asymptote depends on the answer of the division. That's it.
Remember to like, share and subscribe, and write your questions via email or comments.